Hey everybody, it's me, Ray again. I'm kind of late getting back with everybody. I usually run a week behind every time anyhow, so I'm talking about the previous weekend that week. Uh, but man, this thing hit me hard in what would have been like week 6 or so, and I was it hit me very hard. I was weak. Hard. It was pretty hard to go on. I mean, I was making all my appointments. I'm just thankful to God. I got my wife to help me out because she was really helping me. She's right there beside me the whole time, and a lot of pain in my throat, especially. That's if I could have gotten rid of the pain and everything, that would have been a lot better. Still can't eat. I am getting nutrients. Right now, all my treatments are done. They're over with. I still am going to the chemo doctor because I've got this PICC line in, and he's giving me fluids until, because the last two chemos, or 2 times he thought he'd give me a chemo. He said my immune system was too weak and it was dangerous for me to have a chemo. So I'm done with the chemo. I'm done with radiation. I got to ring the dinner bell at radiation treatment, because I got done with that, and they're very happy with the outlook and everything, and I'm very happy. It's just been tough. I mean, this is a tough life, and like I've said before when I started out in this, that a lot of people in this area that I know I've seen, a lot of people are dealing with cancer. That's a lot, and they are a cure out there for all of it. Just haven't found it yet. But right now, I just want you to know where I'm at. I've finally got away from that radiation, and this Thursday will be 1 week past the radiation. And it's been a struggle. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been a struggle. I mean, I ran right through this for about 5 weeks. I could still feel, I was getting a little bit weak, I could feel it, but not, and I'm not doing much. I'm getting flabby by the minute, not by the day anymore. It's by the minute. And but I ate a little bit the other day. Some grits. It wasn't too good. My wife's gonna make some chicken noodle soup tonight. She's gonna make part of that she uses on the dog, and part of it I'm gonna get and just see if I can eat it. Most of the things I do try to eat has got two tastes, bad and worse. So, you can almost taste the bad, and then you all got the worst thrown in there. So it's hard. She made me some mashed potatoes. I did eat some of that. I could almost taste the potatoes, and I'm hoping in a few days I'll start tasting something like that, and it'll taste pretty good. Everybody's been very helpful to me. I know there's a lot of people praying for me. I have a lot of dear friends who pray for me, and my wife prays for me every day. I ask for y'all to pray for the family. We are having other issues that for right now will stay where they're at, but we're needing prayer, and we're just taking everything one day at a time. I'm hoping that that's how I can live these next couple of weeks, because I think my wife's going to have to be off a little bit longer on the weekends. She hadn't been working, but I was going through some really, really tough times, and she don't drive herself. She can drive if I'm in the car, but she can't go anywhere by herself, and I can't very well take her to work if I can't drive myself back home. So, and right now I think we're going to try to get through this weekend and get everything done we need to. And she wants to be here with me, but we don't know how far, it'll allow us to be together, the work, scenario. I don't know if she would have to turn in anything or anything like that, but it's a pain. It is a pain. I worked at Kennewick Yarns for long time, 30-something years, and I'm gonna tell you something. It was the best place I ever worked. They worked with you. They were truly a family company. I mean, they were owned by people that were still run by a family, and they just took care of their employees every way. And a lot of people didn't think so at the time, but if you look back through, as long as you done your job and you helped take care of them, they were going to take care of you, and they would let you know. I've run into one of the brothers who owned it, you know, in recent times before they eventually had to sell out to Shaw. And I'm gonna tell you, boy, they took a bath selling out to Shaw, but they knew that it would go completely bankrupt if it didn't. They still had a company, but I think they sold the building and everything for $8 million. All the machinery, just so people could keep a job for another 7-8 years is what it amounted to. And I think that was really, truly amazing. And but right now I'm just talking about what I'm going through now. It's just so tough, so tough. When you see people who are going through it, say a prayer for them. You don't have to know who they are. But I'm hoping it will improve here pretty soon. I know I get on my wife's nerves sometimes, but she gets on mine too sometimes, but we don't tell her that. She's shaking her head no. But just you know, you got to make decisions every single day, and it's just hoping, you know, because I'm always trying to grasp out a month ahead and 2 weeks ahead and everything, and I can't. I have to do it one day at a time. There's a lot of things I know I need to do, and I need to get them done in a hurry, but you can't do everything in one day. So, but I will get back, and talk a little bit more about what's going on right now. And after we get through these first 10 days or so, I would have had the video sooner. I'm having issues lighting and stuff as well, and so. But at the same time, I just didn't feel like doing even this. So, and if I have to stay busy on a day, I lose my routine. You know, trying to take the medicines I'm on, and some of them are not prescription medicines, but they help you with certain things that might happen while you're eating the way I'm eating and having to digest the way I'm digesting. And it's just hard. It's so hard to do that. And then they give me some other things too. They'll give me something different, you know. That's something that'll coat my throat. You know, just got today and started on to heal the throat, because he said that there's like an infection in there right now, kind of like thrush. You see the babies that get the thrush and stuff. It's an infection that even adults get. But he said he'd seen that in there, and he gave me something for that. You know, take one pill daily for seven days, and then when he come back and looked at it again, nah, it's we're gonna do something else. And I started that, so this will probably help coat my throat and make it a little easier to eat too. And if I'm getting any kind of taste back, it's a whole lot easier when you can swallow it real well, you know. But I'm hoping to fall in love with potatoes like one of my best buddies did. You know, baked potatoes was his best friend, and we were at getting fluids yesterday, and one of the guys up there was saying that mashed potatoes was his best friend. So that's what I'm probably going to try, you know, a little bit more mashed potatoes, but I'm trying to get a lot of calories in as well. And when you're trying different foods and not getting none of them in, you're not getting no calories. So I'm trying to get these calories, maybe at least 1,000 or so in a day. It's hard to do, believe it or not. It really is. You know, if you could eat anything you wanted to, I can knock 1,000 calories out pretty quick, but I'm burning them off at the same time. But just bear with me. I've got some, like I may have told you, you know, we had a great time at the FarleyCon. That's one of the things that knocked me down was I really overdid it, and after that week, and then after that one video that week, I was falling. I was going down hard, and but we're on our way back, and got good outlook. My radiation doctor looked up in there and he said, it looks just so clear. Everything looks so good. And his words, I'm paraphrasing, was, this looks real good. And he said, I'd almost guarantee you whenever we go back and we do this PET test that's going to come up, it'll come up in November. They won't give it to you until November. He said, we're not going to find no cancer. Because it was good, it was always in a good place. And he said he could kill it. And yeah, he was pretty happy where it was going. And my wife, is that not right? So pray for us. If you want me to pray for you, leave it in the comments. I will. I don't even have to know your name. That's going to be about all, because we're trying to straighten up the house a little bit. And I get tired and have to sit down and drink. And we need to do some other things. And so I want to play a little bit of a video game, and I think she's going to ride one of her little exercise bikes and just, kill a little time. But I'll try to get another video coming out a little bit sooner, and maybe get to making some comic-related videos. I've had one I was holding off on doing, but I may wind up doing it anyhow. I got all the help I need right there across the table from me. But we had maybe doing it a different way, but I may have to do it some other way. And I think it would be it'd be fun. There's a lot of decisions to make from where we're at right now, and we can't make them until somebody else makes the decisions. And so just bear with me. I hope to get back to work. All you guys out here hate work? I mean, if I'm full-time, and I'm full-time for a reason. It's because I got health insurance on my wife over there. And if I hadn't have got that health insurance on her at Lowe's, I'd have saved a lot of money, but I've been spending a lot of money right now. And so I guess I'm going to have to try to keep this health insurance or find some way of replacing it a little cheaper. Well, take care. This is all for you comic fans and all for just regular people. If you got somebody in your life that's going through this or has gone through this, comment, subscribe, let me know about it. I'd like to know. I tell you what, around week 5, I really thought I was going to breeze through this. I ain't lying to you. Because, I mean, my throat was sore. It was hurting and everything, and I was getting a little weaker. But, boy, after the FarleyCon weekend, that was it. I was basically done. And then when I finished, like I said, it'll be 7 days, won't it, country, this Thursday. It'll be 7 days completely away from radiation and chemo. So, till we meet again, and hopefully it'll be a little sooner. I hope y'all all have a great day and a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you. Check you out later. Bye-bye.